I'm gonna do what no other Wuthering Waves player has ever done. Probably. And that is, download Hoyo games again. I know what you may be thinking. You're just a Kurobot that can't keep Hoyo games out of your mouth. You're just hating for views. And granted, hate comments don't really get to me. And there will be people who did and still insult me and my channel just because I like Wuthering Waves. And my response to that, to some of the shills out there, name a better game than Genshin, Star Rail, and Zenless. You can't. Because that's all you play. I don't just play Wuthering Waves, I play other games too, like Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3, and TF2. And I'm making this video because I think it's a funny concept. Wuthering Waves is objectively the better game, in my opinion. It's basically the only gacha game I play right now. But for this video, I will set aside my prejudices, but here's the twist. I'm gonna be as unbiased as possible. No comparisons. I'm gonna try and solely focus on the game itself. After playing all these Hoyo titles before, I think it's fair to give it a shot again. I don't know if the Hoyo community has ever heard of that, but that's the purpose of the video. Here's to see if the Hoyo games I remember has either changed or if it's still the same. Let's get right into it. What is this game size, bro? Almost 100 gigs? Goodness sake. I do like that cake though. Enefa, I think her name is. Hey, I don't care if she's a robot. She can get it. Okay, Editor Ponder here. My audio is really scuffed throughout each gameplay recording, so I'm gonna do some voiceover commentary and include my live reaction to some things I found that was weird and decent enough to include among the footage. I'll put the rover emote here to signify the voiceover instead of the live reaction. I experienced the story, fought in combat in the open world, and played permanent endgame in every Hoyo title. So I think it's fair to say that I experienced most of what the games had to offer. That's it. Back to the video. Still the same white background with the elements loading screen.
Phew! Isn't green tea meant to be good for chasing away the heat? Paimon thinks she heard that somewhere. Why don't we head to Elon Wharf and give it a try? You know what? The Windbloom Festival should be coming up. We haven't been to Mondstadt in a while. Come on, let's go check up on all our old friends. The latest news from the Adventurers Guild. There's something strange going on at Salterai, and loads of monsters have shown up. The Millilith has designated the whole area as off-limits. Maybe we should stop by and see what's going on.
Well, Stellar Reunion. Oh yeah, because I logged back into the game. Okay, so when I logged back in, not only were there voices of the old Paimon voice, but also the new one. I like the new one better, honestly. Thanks, I guess. I'm not gonna be logging in every day. Not for these bad rewards. I feel like these rewards just aren't enough. It's never enough. Okay, you get some double drops for some resources. That's nice too. Oh, I remember that you can use these keys just to hang out with some people. Don't really know why though. Like, why would you want to use a key or like even have an obtainable key just to hang out with a character? That's pretty silly. This is the new Archon quest. So I'm on the events. Yelan has a new skin. I remember Paralogism is the Archon quest with Albedo, right? Let's see. Battle Pass. Let's see, Battle Pass rewards look the same. Banners still look the same. Oh, they released a lot more skins for Xiangling, Ganyu, Shenhe, oh freak, I forgot her name, Hu Tao, and Yelan I saw just a couple minutes ago. Oh, so they updated the UI in telling you how many wishes it roughly is if you buy it. So weapon banners are still 50-50, character banners are still 50-50, and you use the same currency. Random 10 pull. Oh, hello. Oh, I forgot Ororon is playable. Let's see, the background is the same. Constellations are different for each character. I remember that. The idle for the character's upgrading screen is the same. Nothing new here. Oh, I remember. I have stamina. I have a wing glider as per usual. You know, I instinctively tried to sprint up this wall, but I remember that Genshin still has stamina. Can you still only get these materials on certain days? Let me see. Oh my gosh, you can. It's only limited to like a couple times per week, huh? Oh my gosh. We keep going west. I didn't even notice the map here. So right here is where you continue the Archon quest. I'm not going to do that just yet because I don't want to be stuck in dialogue for so long. I have a lot to do, don't really care, but the UI is kind of updated up to the top left. So as I continue the story, is Nod Cry available? Is that the new area? Enemies, okay. Enemies are quite easy to navigate. Oh, they even added the ley lines here as well. The Adventurer's Handbook. Commissions are still the same. Is this the same amount of Primo Gems you would get for completing commissions? So now you can like quick filter with the elements here. Is Fantastical Blessings like a new endgame mode? So what is this for? Is this like an extra build guide or something? Wait, does this imply for the world or for endgame modes? Oh, I remember so many of these awesome characters. Where are they now? Where are they now in the story? Especially Raiden Shogun. I even got her C3. Let's see. Artifacts again. You have unlocked the artifact reshaping function. What's that? So I need items to basically rewrite this whole entire artifact, right? How do you get these? Stygian Onslaughts, and also from the Battle Pass. So when I click these, they don't immediately navigate me to the game mode that they're referring to. Let's see, recommended order and effect. You can filter artifacts, by which artifact, and which statistic. Okay. Where do I... oh. Hi. That's a new area. I keep instinctively trying to double jump because I've been playing Wuthering Waves for a long time. The map kind of looks okay. It just feels like I have to walk everywhere just to get anywhere, just to at least make some exploration progress. See, I'm only limited to walking and my stamina bar, and if I ever want to go faster, then I have to use a character skill that I bought and paid for. Let's go through the story. Hello, Eon-san. We're here.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Just take it easy before the real work begins. You two are in charge of repairing the houses to the north. The rest of you should go west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet on my way here. The whole thing will need to be reinforced.
These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed. My back.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds.
Did the game literally just freeze his model just to signify that he's hurt? That he cracked something?
We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts. I'm a professional trainer. I design workout plans, meal plans, all that good stuff. If you're interested in a particular sport, I'm happy to whip you into shape. That's enough idle talk for now. A little while earlier, the chief asked me to bring a few people to help with something. Are you two free? As you can see, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm short a few people.
So we're here to basically do some chores and then get some information. You can adjust people's voices and just enjoy the music.
We made it, Chief.
You're here, Eon-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
So cold. Duarte, are you there?
I feel like the lack of English lip syncing is throwing me off.
I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But we won't know until we try.
I think that's enough story for right now. I don't think I can do it. Let's see. More hilly churls. Oh, okay. That's a dragon. Is it just gonna render off in the distance? Where's it gonna go? Is it gonna come back and try and kill me? Okay, it's gone. Black screen, white text that you can read out loud. As an enormous explosion rings out, you all slide to the bottom amidst slowing rubble and sand. I'm not reading this. So the domains here, especially I think these bottom three are the permanent events. There's a Spiral Abyss, Imaginarium Theater. I only played this once. I don't remember liking it. And then Envisaged Echoes. Unlocked after finalizing completion of Act 6 or higher in the Imaginarium Theater. I am not willing to play that. All party members gain 50% more pyro damage. Can I not have like a starting team? I just have to select from my current character roster? Okay, I don't think I can do this anymore. Okay, so they do have a skip button, only for the videos that you don't want to watch. I've been playing for almost an hour. On to Honkai Star Rail. Okay, now for Genshin, a majority of the gameplay and the UI was the same. The 50/50s on the weapon and character banners. The same can be applied to the other Hoyo titles, but it's only slightly better with the weapons being the light cone and the W engine. Sorta, with it being a 75-25 chance. The combat felt slow. It feels like I had to be methodical with my skills and attacks. Granted, it was a skill issue on my part after not playing for so long, but I think it's solely dependent upon team function compared to team dynamic. The story felt really slow, exaggerated, oddly paced, and immersively lacking. Paimon spoke for the traveler as per usual, and the dialogue was pretty mid. I think that's about it for Genshin. But after playing for about an hour, and shortening the footage down into what you just saw, that's all I could really tell. And we're back to Emphorius.
Huh? Isn't that Robin? What's she doing here?
And we have the Fate collab. This is the free archer, free 5-star quantum hunt character. Thanks game, free rewards and stuff. During the days that you were gone, we missed you so much. Luckily, you decided to rejoin us. To celebrate your return, we've prepared some gifts for you. Please take them. Pom pom. Okay. Thanks. Go to Starlit Homecoming. So it just takes me to the content I missed out on. Return rewards. Oh, select a character and immediately gain a relic that matches the main stat and set. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna leave that alone for right now, because I don't really understand it. 7-day check-in just to return to the game. Path of return. They give you quite a bit of rewards when returning to the game. Double calyxes and Cavern of Corrosion. What else is there? Free 10 pull if you log in every day. Honestly, this literally just looks like a better Sela, and this just looks like a Farina copy. They received enhancements. Oh, they even give you rewards for at least experiencing the newly buffed characters. And they only give you 20 Stellar Jades, when it takes at least thousands and thousands of Stellar Jades just to at least try and get any of these characters on the banner. What a spit in the face. You can now select the limited 5-star characters Sela, Blade, Fushuan to add to the Celestial Invitation character list. So whichever character that I don't want to lose a 50-50 to, I can always remove them. So same thing with Genshin Impact. The wishes are the same currency as the light cone or the weapon banner. You're able to select multiple copies of Saber or Archer on this Fate banner, along with their light cones as well. Oh, there's outfits. So basically Firefly is in just a schoolgirl outfit? Same thing. I'm starting to see a trend here. Not looking too good. Not looking too good. What's this? Stellar Convergence? Character Redemption and Light Cone Redemption? What are these? Golden Companion Spirit, used to exchange for a 5-star character at the Stellar Convergence shop. Redeemable after obtaining a duplicate of a 5-star character with maxed Eidolons twice. So this is basically just an incentive for you to keep pulling until you E6 a character, and then if you ever get another copy of that same E6 character, then it'll just turn into one of these? With maxed Eidolons twice. So you need to get the character that's E6 twice? Is that what this is saying? Just to get another character? What? That's insane. I heard about this, but who would want this? Let's see if the story is still what I remember.
Look! A huge tree! It's huge!
Yeah.
Mem. Mem. Mem.
I remember this thing only saying mem instead of actually voice acting and saying the lines that are on the screen. You can adjust voice and text settings here. Can I skip? Skip the current dialogue. Casterus explained that the tree was the divine body of Circe's. The reason, Titan. Here the first scholar Thalasus established the Grove of Epiphany, but now the place was eerily silent, as if abandoned. Okay, so there is a skip button. Thinking March 7th would love the sight, you decided to take a photo of the giant tree ahead.
This place is too quiet. What in the world is going on?
Oh! Trian found it! Everybody, fly across to the other side! Where could it be?
This is where you align the stars here. There you go, so that you can travel through.
Eyes are so sharp!
I knew you would find it. As I expected. Something's not right.
You arrived at the courtyard of storage, but no scholars came to greet you. Casterus activated the weft that Aglaya had given you to scan for traces of the White Dryad in the vicinity. Oh my gosh. There's words on the screen,
Alchemy
and
is
she's not
truly
saying them.
Incredible.
Immersive breaking, really.
Mem?
Okay. A return survey? Let me do this real quick. I want to know what this is. Have you ever stopped playing for a period of time since you started Honkai Star Rail? Quite a lot actually. What was the main reason that you stopped playing HSR last time? The main story content was limited with a slow speed of updating. I wasn't interested in the story. Okay, here's where the discussion starts. The story is actually okay, but it's just filled with so much filler. That's what I think. Like, just get to the point. Can we just try and confront the enemy, please? And then solve the problem? But obviously we have to know what we're talking about. It just seems like in the Honkai Star Rail story, you have to talk to characters, you have to establish connections, get information from the NPCs, move forward with the story, and then fight the enemy, and then that's about it. At least that's from my POV. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I played another game that had a stronger appeal to me. Yeah, we all know what that game is. What's the main reason for your recent return? The update brought new characters I liked? Not really. Actually, the new March 7th. The Dark March 7th, yes. Other than that, not really. The game has new main story? Not really. The Fate collab event? I heard that was really bad. Personal reasons. I had more time, I changed my devices to see if things changed in the story, also as a fun experiment, aka a YouTube video. Are you satisfied with the overall experience of the game after returning? Neutral. What's the main reason for your dissatisfaction with the overall experience of your return to HSR? The main story is not as good as I expected. The new characters are not as good as I expected. I can see that. The negative experience from the previous version still exists. Whoever checks this checkmark, if you don't have any complaints about the game, like there's literally no reason for you to check this. If you think this game is perfect and without flaws, you are objectively wrong. Whether it be for story, Gameplay, power creep, whatever. This should never be an option. I don't like how HSR implemented this option right here. Others. Power creep. Always needing the new character on the limited banner just to clear end game content and rewards as such. What else? The greedy incentive to pay money just to simply have fun in the game. Which of the following games have you played for more than a month? Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, Goddess of Victory Nikke, Fire Emblem Heroes, Zenless Zone Zero. Out of the games you've played, which ones were you still playing in the last month? Wuthering Waves. You have any further comments or suggestions? Please do not require newer characters to be stronger than previous ones in the game. And don't make the players pay for it. Do not let the current storyboard director write the story for HSR 4.0 onwards, because it's really bad and filled with filler that no one cares about. Every story segment is hours long, and no player would ever want to sit through hours of constant, unnecessary yap slash speaking slash talking, because it's a waste of everyone's time. Character design is okay. Make it hotter and sexier. Make end game content less difficult so that all types of players may enjoy the game. Okay, for Honkai Star Rail, the gameplay is essentially the same. Nothing has changed in that regard except for some of the character animations when it comes to some of the new characters' ultimates. The story skip button is nice since I've never used it until right here, right now. I've never used the skip button for the Honkai Star Rail story until, as I said, coming back and playing for about an hour. The endgame content is still the same. Despite saying that it's the most fun to me in the game, like, I love Divergent Universe. Gathering blessings, high risk, high reward occurrences. I think that's the most enjoyable thing in Star Rail for me. But other than that, the rewards are pretty bad, especially when you return to the game. They still want you to spend, which I don't care about since I know that the company doesn't care. They haven't cared for a long time. I enjoy some of the puzzles, but some of it can be a hassle when exploring post-story.
Hey, bro! Welcome back! Did you have a good time on your trip? We've missed you. To celebrate your return home, everyone's got some special gifts for you. Of course, I got you one too. I hope you like it. I'll be waiting for you at home.
That's cute. Dear Faithin, long time no see. Everyone's been waiting for your return. Take this gift and guide with you as you embark on your proxy journey once again. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Whoa.
Hey, you. You've been running all around here. What do you want?
First off, all I want to say, the guy on the left should be playable. Is he gonna be playable? He has a quite interesting build and character design. He's such a really muscular man. I think he should be playable.
I told you!
They won't let us off the hook so easily!
Anyway, let's focus on the investigation for now.
Oh.
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 For Zenless Zone Zero, the story is okay. It's not hard to follow at all, but there's a lack of immersion from staring at a character speak rather than seeing them in the open world. And I think you can only experience that if it's a 3D cutscene animation. From the story, I didn't get much from the dialogue. With the new area, the character design is okay. Some of them honestly do look pretty nice to me, but I'm only interested in characters that are very heavily connected to the endgame or the plot of the story. And from the new recent characters, I don't get those vibes. Now, the only time I really have fun in Zenless is Hollow Zero. That endgame mode is honestly pretty fun. The map and the UI are convenient, and including the 3D map from version 2.0 is a nice touch. Now, I played Genshin Impact for about 2 to 3 years, Star Rail for 2 years, and Zenless for not even a year. Not only am I burnt out of these games, like, quick tangent, people get burnt out of games. It happens with people on anything, whether it be a game, a hobby, or whatever. I don't understand how people can make Genshin Impact, or even liking Hoyo games, their whole personality. And I'm not even getting into the weird stuff. We don't interact with anything on Twitter these days, because you know how crazy Twitter can be. Anyway, not only was I burnt out of these games, but the company is getting too greedy for their own good. There's no passion anymore. It's degrading. It's like there's so much potential, but Hoyoverse just refuses to fulfill it. And the only way to get your message across is either through surveys or open discussion. And I've done that for years playing these Hoyo games. I gave up because I'm tired of not being listened to. This video is intended to show Hoyoverse, or even the Hoyo players, why the games that they play needs criticism, or a term that everyone kinda needs at least once in their lives, and that's tough love. I absolutely love Genshin Impact. I love Honkai Star Rail. I love Zenless Zone Zero. I used to be a huge fan of these games. I still am to an extent, but what I don't love is the company destroying the potential of their own games. People disrespecting one another over the interest, or even the discussion of the video game itself. Honestly, just don't be weird or insulting, because that's never productive. Just play the games you like, and don't be too obsessive or too overbearing. I know this is guaranteed to get hate comments over the upload of this video, even the mere idea, and you can hate all you want, you can insult me and call me names, misrepresent me and accuse me, but the only thing you can't call me out on is being wrong. Therefore, to the Hoyo players, I ask, what are some of the biggest criticisms that you have for any of these Hoyo games, whether it be Genshin, Star Rail, or Zenless? Because from my playtime playing these games for even an hour or two, coming back, I just feel like some of it's still the same, or it just hasn't changed after all these years. I'm open to conversation and discussion in the comments. Now, playing some of these games, it doesn't make me want to come back. It makes me want the Hoyoverse community to have an open mind about what I want them to change, what I want them to voice their concern on. Like, I want Hoyoverse to do better, and after all this time, I don't think they will. But to all of the Hoyo players, a lot of hate comments on my opinions on these games. But to those who are open to discussion, I really hope that you guys will get the answers that you want, whether it be for gameplay or for lore or for the story or whatever. I sincerely hope you guys have the best journey in whatever game you play. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay awesome, God bless, and have a good one.